Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing this morning? I hope that you are well. Please let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. I've got a very different setup today, which I'm not terribly familiar with. So please do let me know if you can hear me and see me all right. It looks as if you should be able to. Hi, good morning, Tracy. Good to see you here. How are you doing? Hope you are well. How has your week been? Yeah, let me know if you can hear me. Hi, Evelina. Good morning. Yes, okay, you can hear me and see me okay. Fantastic. That is the green light on Insight Timer. I'm hoping that on the other platform it is the same. I did have an issue last week, and so the replay isn't going to work there. So let's see. Hi, Barbara. Good morning. Yay. Fantastic. Thank you. You can hear me. All good. How are you all doing? And how has your week been? I would love to hear what the highlight of your week has been before we settle into our doodle session this morning. I am in this new corner of our home because logistics this morning did not allow me. I had to do a very quick move to another room because my usual space is being occupied currently. So hence the adjustment. I hope that the technicalities of it still works out. I feel like this camera is very close to my face. But anyway, all good, all good. What has been the highlight of your week? Tracy, it's been a long week for you. Okie dokie. Well, hopefully this will be a nice calming way to kind of let you process your long week and let it, have a bookend to give you that stability and reflection on your very long week. Evelina, you've had a very busy week as well. Okay, so we've got some long and busy weeks that we are processing. A little rain in San Diego. How delightful. That is wonderful for you. I hope that you're enjoying it. We had a day of significant rain here in the DC area on Tuesday, and I got caught in the rain coming back from the library from the mindful art session that I do there every 2 weeks. So, and I wasn't complaining about it. Yes, I did get cold and wet, but I was not complaining about the rain. So, bring on the cozy season. That's how I feel. Hi, morning, Dilly. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad to see you here. Welcome back. Tracy, you went to an Indian 50th birthday. How delightful. It was Bollywood theme. That's so cool. I need to put my glasses on because my computer is a bit further away than usual. So I need to be able to see what you're saying. Can't read that far apparently. Getting old, you know. Yeah, fantastic. So you've had that was the highlight of your week. The highlight of my week, I will share, was getting my yoga teacher certification. Hurrah! I'm feeling very accomplished on that front. However, I do also witness that my brain celebrates for 5 minutes and then, okay, what's next? What's the next thing that I can do? I don't know if that's only me or if you can relate as well. So yeah, that was the highlight of my week. Hey Janie, good to see you. Yay, the highlight of your week was reunion with friends I studied with 25 years ago. It was so good seeing them all. Gosh, what a blast from the past. I'm sure that was quite the experience, seeing friends from 25 years ago. Isn't it crazy? My experience is that everybody stays the same in my head, you know, physically. And so it's always a bit of a shock to see that people have actually also grown just like me. I'm not the only one that's aging. So yeah, that's interesting. Let's see here. Thank you, Barn. Thank you, Lorna. Hi. Good to see you. Good morning. Thank you so much, Dali. Yay, thanks, Jenny. Tracy, it's been a beautifully sunshiny week for you. Fantastic. That's awesome. Yes, you are coming into your spring vibes. So yeah, different vibes altogether. Fantastic. So it sounds like we've had weeks of high energy, perhaps active energy at the very least. And before we get into our session, let's do our temperature check. So doing your reflection, going inwards. Close your eyes if you feel like you need to do that. Maybe take a nice long deep breath in and a slow breath out. And just check in with yourself and see, where are you in this moment? Physically, mentally, emotionally, all the ways. On a scale of 1 to 10, what number pops out? 1 being awful, 10 being awesome. Where are you in this moment? Bringing together all the experiences that you've had in the past week, all the thoughts, all the activities, all the realizations, all the reflections. How does that all culminate into this moment? What do you feel right now on a scale of 1 to 10? Evelina, 7. Mende, hey Mende, good to see you here. You're a 7. Oh, I need to put my glasses on. Tracy, you're relaxed. 7. You're a 7, fantastic. Barbara, you're 40 in my head, much older of body. I've been 28 in my head for like 20 years. Well, no, that's not possible. 15 years. Okay, and you're a 6, Barbara. Okay, so all right, we've got some high vibes in the room, above 5 at the very least. I would say I'm probably an 8. I'm gonna 7.5. Let's say. Okay, I'm going with 7.5. Lorna, you're a 5. Okay, well, fantastic. Welcome everybody. Welcome to this week's doodle session. May it be a moment in time that elevates your number, and if not, at least brings your awareness to that number, how you are feeling in the moment, because this is mindful art. It is all about experiencing the present moment while we create art. And we create art not for the outcome, but for the process, for the experience of it. So there's an open invitation in these sessions to leave your judgment at the door. Stop judging yourself, stop judging your drawing, stop judging anything. Just suspend judgment for the next few minutes number of minutes that we spend together. Just give your judgment muscle a rest. And just accept what is, whatever comes up for you, just accept however the process unfolds. And if you find that your thoughts keep going back into those of judgment, noticing that in the first place is why we're here. And then take a nice deep inhale and a slow exhale to bring you back to noticing and experiencing this present moment. So those are the muscles that we are flexing during these mindful art sessions. Suspending judgment for at least an hour, giving our brains that break. Alrighty. Lorna, you need this today. I'm so glad that you're here, my friend. Dali, you just finished attending 5 months of group therapy for depression, anxiety, and PTSD. I'm proud of myself for choosing me, showing up for me, feeling more grounded, confident, and whole. Today, you're at a 7. Ah, Dali, that is so magnificent. Congratulations to you and well done. Well done for honoring you and doing what you need. We hear it often, how some of us struggle to take time and energy to focus on what is good for us under the false belief that it is selfish, an act of being selfish, when in actual fact it is the opposite, because when you are taking care of you, you have a much better chance of being the best version of you, which ultimately benefits everybody you're in contact with. The ripple effect. Oh, 2 cards jumped out. Okay, those are our cards. The ripple effect of your self-care is that everybody else benefits. So well done. That's awesome. Yeah, you are amazing. You are amazing, Dali. Fantastic. So glad. Yes. Tracy, you listened to your meditations track on Thursday. Oh, awesome. Well, I hope you enjoyed them. There's another one coming out, I think, later today, if not tomorrow. Yeah, please let me know if you enjoyed it. Awesome. Okay, so these are the 2 cards that jumped out. I was busy shuffling while talking. These are the 2 that fell out of the pack. Don't know if you can see that. The one says, I am. The title is I am. And the description is, I am good enough. I am worthy. I am awesome. So repeat after me. I am good enough. I am worthy. I am awesome. I think that is just profoundly relevant for us today. I am good enough. I am worthy. I am awesome. And the second one, also very relevant, friendships. Friendships, that's what it says. And the description is, revel in the deliciousness of gorgeous and nourishing friendships with others. Take time to enjoy it. Fill yourself up on it, and then go back to conquering the world. Oh man, I just love how these cards are always so on point, very relevant. So maybe that's a nudge after this session. Well, this session, even during this session, we are nurturing both those things. We are nurturing ourselves, recognizing that we ourselves are worthy enough for this practice, this weekly appointment with ourselves, for the pure pleasure of it, for the pure enjoyment of it, for the pure benefit of this practice. And then we're also making friends here. We're all friends meeting every week to do some doodling. And that's pretty awesome. So thank you so much for showing up, and thank you to these cards for showing up as well. I think that's really great. Yes, perfect cards for today. Oh, Tracy, you're following me on YouTube. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm trying to get more active there. So watch this space. There's going to be, in fact, after this, I need to publish a video. But yes, while we are on Insight Timer, we don't discuss other platforms. Let us get into our doodle session today. So grab your implements, your journal, your paper, your pen, your tablet, whatever it is that you're drawing on today. And before we get in, as you're gathering all of that, you can do it while you're gathering it, or if you've already got all of your paraphernalia, taking a nice deep breath in. All the way to the bottom of your lungs, to the outside sides of your lungs, to the front and back of your lungs. And then exhale from the bottom like you're squeezing a toothpaste tube. And again. And then squeeze your toothpaste tube. Last one. And feel your whole body relax. Tension leaving shoulders, arms, back, neck, face, wherever you happen to hold your tension. Let's rotate our wrists because we are very much using our wrists while we draw. If you're new here, welcome. You do not need to identify as being artistic to join these sessions because it's not about the outcome. We are suspending judgment during this session and we're just welcoming in our awareness of the present moment. A little shoulder roll backwards and then forwards. Just to let our body know that we're closing a door on the noise, turning the page, changing the channel, just for this session. Alrighty, so today we are doing our, hey Claire, you're ready, fantastic. Welcome, welcome. We are going to be doing our alphabet series this morning. Today is the letter P. I hope you've got some water or something close by. Don't know why my throat is going funny. It is what it is, acceptance. If you hear the clicking in the background and the white noise, it's the AC. We still have hot temperatures, so still need the AC on. So today's the letter P. So the invitation is to, while we are doodling, if you feel called to, contemplate what words start with the letter P that you are grateful for, things that you are reflecting on, things that you appreciate or that you're processing, perhaps intentions of things that you would like to do or experience, things to remember that start with a P, or just nice words that start with P. And the invitation is for you to, as you're doodling, jot them down as the P words come up. Just make a note of them as a record of witnessing where your thoughts go. Witnessing that it is still active while you are doodling. So this is not you're not expected to switch off your brain. You're not expected to switch off your thoughts. But you can use the P word as a means of guiding the direction of your thoughts. If that is too much, if you simply want to focus on the sensations of drawing, please do that. This is your session. You can make it as you choose. And the invitation there then is to be acutely aware of what it feels like to have your pen or pencil in your hand, the weight of it, the thickness of it, the texture of it. As you are drawing, pay attention to what it sounds like. It's a full sensory experience. That is the practice of mindfulness. So you've got two avenues to draw the focus of your mind, of your thoughts, either the P words or the sensory experience of drawing. You can do one or the other or both simultaneously. If you happen to find your thoughts going off on tangents in different directions, the noticing of that is mindfulness. And the invitation is then to come back to the act of drawing, the sensations of drawing, the P words, things that you are grateful for. So often we can get onto a treadmill of thought patterns and go down rabbit holes and then get ourselves into a state because of these repetitive thoughts or these thought networks that just won't let up. This is the exercise of helping you to rein that in, to consciously redirect your focus. Alrighty. So are you ready to doodle? Mende. I tend, let me read that, I tend to be pretty hesitant with friendships, referring to our card. I hear you, because I find that I am easily hurt. Over the last few years, I've been developing friendships with 2 other people at my shared art studio space. am currently unsure what to do with my feelings towards both of them because I just had my first solo show art opening last weekend, and they both messaged me the day of as I was on my way to the show saying they wouldn't be making it out to support me. Oh. After all, I'm so blinded by being hurt that I don't even know what to say or how to act around them now, open to thoughts from others. You are in a circle of friends here, and I'm sure that our friends have lots of support and words of encouragement for you. And yeah, Mende, this is part of that processing. So P for processing, process that experience. Part of mindfulness as well is learning acceptance of what is without that judgment, with suspending judgment of that was a bad experience or that was a good experience, accepting that it happened. Yeah, lots of support in the room here. Hey Tracy, first time here from the Isle of Wight. I'm interested in the live, but will be listening while driving. Okay, fantastic. Please do drive safely and keep attention on the road. And hopefully if the tech does work out, there should be a replay. If you follow links in my teacher profile afterwards, then if the tech has worked, then the replay will be there for you to do another time. Mende, the friendship card pool made me think of that. Yeah, so clearly you needed to hear that today and to process that today. So I'm glad that this space opens up for you. What do I mean by P words? I hope that I answered that. So that's our prompt for words that start with the letter P and that reflect things that you're grateful for, things that you're intending, things that are drawing your attention, like Mende has described. And because we are going to be doodling the letter P today. So Evelina, oh gosh, that was a great first one. Perfection, yes. How many of us suffer with perfection? Yes. Marielle, past, yes. Lorna, perseverance, my gosh, yes. The other Tracy, you're grateful for my beautiful niece. That's awesome, great. Yes, Bon, peace. Like all the peace signs. Fantastic. Delise says, I'm sorry. Disappointment hurts, it does. It's okay to feel that path. It's okay to let it go too. Gosh, yes. This is not a reflection on you. Oh my gosh, you just gave me goosebumps, Dilly. Thank you for sharing that. Yes. Yeah, Mende. Let them, as Marielle says. Ellen, I was just going to recommend that same book. Okay, the Mel Robbins book, Let Them. Yes. We are all here for you. Barbara, love that one. Possibility. Fantastic. Claire, lack of patience. You're ready. Okay, let's get going. So that Claire can subdue her lack of patience. Let us go. Only kidding. All right. Hopefully you can see this. I've got the wheel at the ready. Now, there was an update on iPads and all the Apple devices this week, so forgive me if I still need to learn how to use them properly. Clearly, I have a thing. Oh dear, come on. Yeah, literally updated it yesterday, and so I'm still working it out. All right, so today is the letter P. So the first thing that we're going to do is draw the letter P such that you can still doodle within the boundaries of that letter. I'm just going to choose my pen over here. Okay, so taking a nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, draw the outlines of a letter P. Doesn't need to be perfect, which is in fact the perfect first letter P. So drawing your letter P. I see my screen has some lines on it for some reason. Is that annoying? Let me know. Alrighty. I just need to get my gloves. So once you've got your letter P, we're then going to spin the wheel. And for those of you who are new, we have a reference sheet of 50 different doodle patterns, and that is where what we reference. That is how we decide which patterns we're going to be filling in. So first of all, we're going to spin the wheel and see how many patterns are we doing today. So we're doing 3. So divide your P into 3 different sections. Doesn't matter how you divide them. Just as long as there are 3 different sections for you to doodle within. I've gone a bit different today. All right, and then we're going to see which 3 doodle patterns we're going to be doing. So if you already have the doodle sheet, the reference sheet, then you can just refer to that and you can go at your own pace. If you don't yet have the free doodle reference sheet, you can access that via the group, the Insight Timer group that I have in my teacher profile. If you scroll down all the way to the bottom of the kind of home page of my profile, you'll see a group there, and within the description of that group is a link, a direct link to download that. So let us see. And if you don't have the reference sheet yet, you can just follow along as I doodle. So number 11, number 43, and number 41. So those are the 3 different patterns that we are drawing today. And I will just get that get our doodle sheet up. Here we go. Okay, so this is really challenging my multitasking. So number 11 we're going to start with. Okay, that's an easy peasy one. This is our number 11. Can you see that on the screen? Oh dear, turned off my iPad. Here we go. So that is our number 11. That's what we're going to start with. Let me know if you have any questions during the course of our chat. Of our doodle session. So Monday, thanking everybody. I think it's bringing up for me the belief that I show up for others and they don't do the same in turn. I'm sure others can relate. I thought I was breaking old patterns in relationships and building new ones that are more equitable. And maybe you still are, yeah. It sounds like you're certainly self-aware enough and yeah, you're on the path, you're witnessing the experience. That's awesome. And we continue to learn, don't we? There's always more to learn. And when we stop learning, it's the end of the story. Tracy, you're coming with all your P words. Playground, party, performance, perfect, personal, and presence. Yes. Deli, life full of practice, not perfection. Yes, you are learning. This is poignant. Yes, I see what you did with your P's. Yana, hello, friends of creation. I love that. Welcome, Yana. Good to see you here. Okay, Yes, 3 patterns are very doable today. Zemvira, process, yes. Gosh, these are profound, profound. P is proving to be profound. Lots of alliteration today. Interesting that some words have a flurry, or some letters have a flurry of words that come. Very easily they flow, and other letters sometimes don't. So noticing how your body is feeling while you're beginning your doodle session. How does the surface beneath your hand feel? Perception. Perception is a huge one. Let your eye follow the pencil or the pen, noticing the different shapes of the lines. So with this particular pattern, we are creating these bumps on every 3rd line. And allow yourself to take your time. If impatience is something you're aware of that you need to work on, explicitly intend to take your time with this pattern. Yes, Mende, play. Yana, persistence, yes. Zemvira, you were a little late because I was dyeing some fabric at the bottom of the garden. Thought I'd be very late, but see, you're just starting. Yes, absolutely. That sounds divine. Dyeing fabric at the bottom of the garden. What a delightful visual. And Yana, patterns, yes. Patterns, absolutely. And if any words that come up that others are sharing or that your mind goes to, if it feels resonant, profound, if it gives you goosebumps, perhaps write it down. It's grabbing your attention for a reason. You can write it down within the doodle itself, or next to it, or on the back of the page. Take a nice deep breath in. Zemvira. Oh, there's a big plane going overhead. Plane. You're saying yes, it felt quite witchy to be surrounded by all the autumnal plants and stirring a bucket with a big stick. Oh, I love that. I love that so much. Can you hear your pencil on your page, your pen on your page? Can you hear the background noises? Notice what your shoulders are doing. Notice any sensations in your wrists. Notice what your non-drawing hand is doing. Notice how hard you're pressing on the page as you draw. Yeah, I know. I was inspired by your profile picture in Grace's live, so I created a small drawing a bit like that in my art journal. That's awesome. See how the ripple effects, see how showing up has such an impact. Gosh. Yesterday, I'll share a personal experience, reflecting on a personal experience. So I have been thrilled this week to have received my certificate, my yoga teacher training certificate. And while I was busy with the training, I had ambitions of doing live yoga sessions on this platform and recording yoga videos and, you know, really getting into it. And it really motivated me to stick with and complete my studies. And now, this week, after my brief celebration, the little critical voice has popped up saying, but then I'll be opening myself up to judgment, my own and others. And to speak to your point, like others showing up, just by them showing up, they do have an impact. And so that's the kind of self-coaching I was doing as a result of that critical voice. Getting rid of the perfection idea. We create ripples when we show up, and you never know whose day you improve. in that moment. Zenvira, potatoes, so versatile. Love potatoes. I love potatoes. I could live on potatoes. Well, I couldn't, but my taste buds could. Yeah, that's awesome. I feel like I want to put some of these words in here. This pattern lends itself to include these P words. So perfection. I'm going to go through your list that you've all shared. You are all, and look, this is a ripple pattern as well. You are all creating ripples by sharing persistence, by sharing your P words. No, that's not what I wanted to write. It's a lot of P words. How are you doing with your pattern 1? Ah, thank you, Lorna. You create beautiful ripples with these classes. I'm sure your yoga classes would do the same. Thank you, Lorna. I so appreciate that. Intellectually, I know that, but that little part of me inside is definitely voicing her doubts. Zenvira, pudding, yes. Love that. Potatoes and pudding. I mean, what else do we need, really? Tammy, yes, pleasure and path. Absolutely. Purpose. Gosh. Purpose. Peace, Tracy. I forgot the peace one. Gosh, that's so prominent. Gosh, I'm loving these P words. Keep them coming. All right, so I've completed number 11, wherever you are in your doodle session. If you're still busy with 11 or if you have moved on, let's just take a little pause. We must remember to pause. And we're going to move our bodies. My setup has today not allowed for my little thingy in the corner, so I'll have to change cameras. So we are going to just move our bodies a little bit because drawing is a fairly static exercise. Posture, we need to be aware of our posture and care for our bodies in that regard. So let's do our YWT. So wherever you are, stand up, get your feet on the ground, maybe take your shoes off so you can feel the surface beneath your feet, the soles of your feet making contact with the ground beneath you. Take a nice deep breath in and take your hands all the way up to the sky. Stretch out your fingers wide into our Y, and then exhale as you come down into a W. Taking a breath here feeling your shoulder blades inching towards each other behind your back. And then on your next inhale, lower your hands. So bringing your elbows to your torso into a lowercase T. Inhale, dropping your shoulders, sinking your shoulder blades down your back. And then one deep breath in, back up to Y. Next inhale down to W. Spread your toes while you're here. And on your next inhale, down to your lowercase T. Dropping your shoulders. Alrighty. Back to the drawing desk. And moving on to our next doodle pattern, which today is number 43. Yay, this is a lovely one. I like that one. That's our number 43. That's what, oh, you can't see that. There you go. That's number 43. That's what we are doing next. Dili, very wise words. We can't make everyone happy. Those who find the connection, appreciate each other, are what's important, yes. Those who find the connection and appreciate each other are what's important, absolutely. Ooh, Tammy, positive, yes. Ooh, Heidi, purrs. Oh my gosh, is there anything better than getting your cat up close and like to your ear that you can hear that deep, deep rumble of a purr? It's the best. Jessica, welcome. It's okay, my friend, it doesn't matter. You have arrived. You are present. It is all good. Dili, passion, yes. Oh gosh, so good. Tracy, yes. Pace, go at your own pace. Oh man. I think there's a whole journal entry wanting to be written from today's doodle session. What do you reckon? Heidi, perspective, persuasions, and persistence. Yes. Tracy, pretty pink, yeah. Clear presence. Oh, Jessica, pals. And you missed it, but our one of our cards from the start of the session is friends, so it's very on point that you bring up pals. Revel in the deliciousness of gorgeous and nourishing friendships with others. Take time to enjoy it, fill yourself up on it, and then go back to conquering the world. Isn't that just wonderful? Pens, yes, Jessica. Oh, I need to put Procreate. This is the app I use. It has changed my experience of life in the recent years. Let's see. Delete people, plants, and paints. Yes. Gosh, I have to put my plants there too. Yes, creativity, paper and pen, and places. Absolutely, travel. All right, going to move on to our number 43. So I'm going to start just by deciding how many flowers to put into the section. Start with 4 and see how we go. Remember, certainly as we do these circular patterns, to turn your page rather than contorting your wrist. Keep your wrist in a position that feels most comfortable. So we start with a daisy design, and with each row, with each petal, we're adding some detail. Remember to breathe. If you notice any tension, oftentimes when we're not paying attention, we create tension. So just do a little body scan and see if you can notice any tension anywhere. Practice, practice. We would be nothing if we did not practice. What are some of your words? Puppies, Elvira. Oh, do you have a new puppy? Or you just like puppies? Ah, Dilly, I'm so glad you like this group. It does attract a wonderful group of people, it really does. Barbara, parrot. My doodle is looking like a parrot. I love that. Parrots are fabulous. I can't remember if I've told you before, but once a week, I must have. Once a week I volunteer at a cat cafe, which is essentially a cat rescue place in Georgetown, and they have had a flood of new cats come in the last week, and I met them all this week, and there's one cat in particular who thinks he's a parrot, and he just wants to get up on your shoulder while you're doing all the things. He's up there being a parrot. It's the cutest thing. And in fact, I have a new series in the works, and it's going to be cat themed because they have inspired me. So it'll be a doodle mindful art session with cats. So watch this space. I do love this pattern, the different layers. put down patience. Yeah, there are so many good words here. Oh, she was just licking your feet. You do have a puppy in the house. What breed? Zimbira? Oh. Heidi. Oh, Heidi, you're healing from your right foot bunion surgery on July 24th. I get to walk around the house for short stints without my post-surgery boot, and I can drive across the street to the grocery store with real shoes. That is called progress. How wonderful for you, Heidi. I'm so glad. Yay. Jenny, one of your cats, Frankie, is a parrot cat. I love that. Yes, some cats are, they're kind of hybrids. You get dog cats, you get parrot cats. What other kind of cats? Human cats. Ooh, Heidi, practical. Yes. Yes, cats and doodling. Tracy, you're drying out some pink roses. Oh, awesome. So that's coming up for you with P words, pink roses. Oh, and your 18-year-old cat is called Purdy. Oh, that's so cute. Your 18-year-old cat, Tracy, that's amazing. It's phenomenal how old they can get. And Zimbira, your puppy is a mix. She's a terrier sort of size and black. She's adorable. It's why I was at the bottom of the garden to dye my fabric, because otherwise I think she'd get made green. She's very inquisitive. That's so cute. Heidi, punctual, Pomodoro and park. Oh my gosh, yes. Park. I went down to the park on Sunday and got my feet on the grass, and I think it's the first time I've done that in months. Far too long. It's so good. Such a tonic.
Yes, Alicia, patience. Such a good
practice. Constantly practicing patience. Hopefully these doodle sessions help you flex that patience muscle. I know it does for me. It takes however long it takes. There's no time limit. These sessions are the time is a construct, so you get to continue.
Barbara, you must leave early. No problem. Yeah, appointments don't wait. Have a great weekend, Barbara. Hopefully we'll see you next week. Delee, perception. Yes.
Perception shapes our reality, doesn't it? How we perceive external events has a direct impact on how we feel about them. How we perceive ourselves has a direct effect on how we feel about ourselves. As I was saying about my own self-critical voice, it's perception. How are you perceiving your doodle right now?
Heidi, promise, yes. Yeah, 43 is a fun and relaxing
Pattern. It is. I really like it.
Heidi,
Philanthropic. Oh, love that. And that philanthropy, it has been, for me personally, redefined. Philanthropy comes in many shapes and forms. Doesn't need to be monetarily focused. We can give of our time, we can give of our service, give of our attention, being fully present when somebody else needs us to be. That is an act of philanthropy. And our lives are made richer by our philanthropic acts. So it's not completely altruistic because we do still get something out of it. I I feel good when I help out at the cats. And all I'm doing is scooping poop. But I know that it helps them. And then that makes me feel good about myself. My ego gets a little tickle. Oh, I need to plug in my phone. Just got notified that it's gonna die. Excuse me while I plug in my phone. Is it charging? No. It is not. No. Okay, so as we have created some flowers, they need to start merging into the gaps here. So we're going to go bigger with our petals. Yes, purpose, progress, paint by numbers. Potential, gosh. Ah, Zemvira, you're finding these flowers surprisingly hard to get your pen around. How interesting. I hope that you're moving your page as you go. That certainly does help. I'm just going to add the petals out and out and out until there's no gaps in between.
Yes, petals. Oh, Tracy, you volunteer at a local donkey sanctuary. Oh, man. Oh, you clear the poop too. Okay, we are 2 poop scoopers. But also have lots of cuddles, yes. That is the benefit. See, it's never altruistic. We get the cuddles after the poop. Love that. Yes, Alicia Purpose. Oh, donkeys, yeah, they're so cute. Penguins, Elvira, yes, and petals. Oh, Monday, nobody has said pizza. Gosh, that was staring us right in the face. Pizza, yes. Oh, Heidi, pride, yes.
Pride. For me, what's interesting is that brings up like the double-edged sword of you know, the characteristic of the character trait of pride. I think there's some programming that needs to be unwired there, because you know, pride can be good and it can be, well, and good in inverted commas and bad in inverted commas. Taking pride in your work, why not?
I think I've gone off piste. Elvira, that's funny. Heidi, pixels.
Yes, where would we be without pixels in this modern age? Just continue. I really love this pattern. I'm just doing all the petal shapes, and I intend to complete the detail on the inside during the course of the weekend. Oops. There we go. I like how that came out.
Let's see. Oh my gosh. Yes, soul. Pretzels. Oh, you're going to start with this pattern. Love it. Or the food discussion. Pretzels. Yes. And Tracy, of course you're allowed to say Pims. Why not? If it gives you joy, if it gives you pleasure, if it's something you're reflecting on, if you're grateful for it. Monday, pizza is very important to our mental health. Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. Jenny, It sounds like we need to be grateful for poop to scoop. Yes, those of us who poop scoop, those of us who scoop poop have much to be grateful for. Isn't that funny? Alicia, yay for pizza. Heidi, how is Maine Day today? I didn't get to visit the summer and I missed it. Oh, how is Maine today? Zimbara, honestly, mine don't look anything like yours, but I like them both flower styles. Awesome.
Fantastic. Tammy, yes, partnership. Okay, I really need to find a phone charger that will work because it is now going to pass out. So before I move on to the next doodle, I'll just plug in and hopefully rescue my poor phone. Hurrah, okay. Power problem sorted. All right, let us do a quick little, we've got 10 more minutes to get our final pattern on the page. The alliteration this morning is real. Okay, it's an easy one, so we'll definitely be able to do that. Let's do a very quick stretch. Let me change my camera. Here we go. Okay, very quick. It's very dark. It is very dark. The sun has changed. So let us just do some stretching. So stepping away from your desk, find a spot where you can just do a little bit of movement. It's a two-parter. So first of all, interlocking your fingers like this. And then as you inhale, going up onto your tippy toes and stretching your hands up overhead. Inhale. If you've got balance, you can maybe try close your eyes. If not, that's okay. It's interesting, it's fascinating how just closing your eyes can affect the experience. Breathing while you're here, and then slowly and gently come down as you exhale, putting your hands on your hips. And if it is safe for you to do so, lean forward, hinge at the hip. You can keep your knees straight or have a little bend if you need to, but just let your head hang heavy as you breathe. Feel the tension in your neck dissipate. Just gently find whatever feels comfortable for you. And slowly, slowly, slowly come back up. Okay, so just let the blood flow to all the extremities and then come back to our drawing. Let's go back. Oh, Heidi, it's beautiful and sunny in Maine. Wonderful. Has it got autumn vibes yet? Okay, so we're going to do number 41. So this is various different intersecting lines, creating differently shaped containers. And then we're going to either follow the lines of the container or create new ripple effects. Just let your pen make marks. Draw intuitively. Follow the shape of the line that came before, turning your page. See how the textures come together. Tracy, what are my plans for the weekend? That is a good question. What is everybody else's plans for the weekend? Mine, I've got a yoga session in the park on Sunday morning. That was a gift, a serendipitous gift that was sent my way as a result of going down to the park and getting my feet on the grass, because I happened to then see a yoga group meeting and doing yoga in the park while I was sat there journaling. And then I went online and looked them up, and now I've registered to attend on Sunday. What else? I'm not sure. I don't think we've got any solid plans. It'll be an intuitive, what do we feel like doing kind of weekend. What is everybody else's plans? Heidi, pilot, pilgrim, polarized, polar, polarity, and Polaroid. Oh, I have missed, you have just sparked a very prominent one for me, photography. I was just telling a friend this morning how I might be reigniting my photography pastime. Tracy, how often are my lives? Currently, it's once a week on a Friday. But the ideas and the creativity is flowing significantly, such that I feel like I'm going to be very soon increasing to more than one a week. I think I'm moving into a new season of more Insight Timer Lives. So please do make sure that you follow. I will pop my little card up on the screen. Please do make sure that you're following me on the app so that when I do schedule the lives that you do get the notification. I'm currently working on a series of tracks that I'm posting each week. Yeah, but as it stands in this moment, it is once a week on a Friday. I just need to, I don't know how I've missed this one, but prioritize. I don't know if anybody else has said this already today, but I was just about to say I need to, what's the word? I need to integrate the ability to prioritize.
Proactive, persistent, and pure. I think of it in relation to being authentic.
Yes, my gosh. That is so beautiful.
Tracy, grooming donkeys and ponies. Ponies! Evelina, I'm going to get my COVID shot later and maybe lunch out somewhere. That's awesome. Cool. So that's your weekend plans. Nice. Tracy, I am envious of you grooming donkeys and ponies for the weekend. I think that's so cool. Lorna, your weekend. This weekend, my youngest niece is leaving home to go to university, which is bonkers because I feel like she just started primary school about 5 minutes ago. Oh my gosh, I can relate. Yes. And the other Tracy, I'm going to a barbecue. Let's see. This afternoon at friends, Katie's house. Also get to see cute Louie. Awesome. Enjoy that. Wonderful. Okay, thank you, Tracy, that you followed me already. Monday, yesterday was move-in day. Yay! Ah, Evelina, more lives. Hurrah. Perfect.
Yes, perfect. Pause. Love that.
Monday, I'm so excited for her new adventure, Lorna. She's the youngest of my one brother, but I do have several other younger than her from the other siblings. Awesome. Heidi, prowess. Yes, prowess. Oh, Jenny. Oh, Heidi, you've got a visitor. Yes, that's awesome. Jenny, some time in Babylon Sturin. Ooh, that's awesome. With your parents and then lots of reading in the garden. That
Sounds like a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Jenny, I hope that you enjoy that thoroughly. I do miss the wine farms of Stellenbosch. So it sounds like everyone's having a lovely weekend. I want to invite you, if you don't finish your doodle session now, we have gone over time, so we'll start to wrap this up. Please maybe carve out a little time for yourself to finish today's doodle, contemplating what P represents for you.
And if you feel called to share it, your drawing, then there is a link in my teacher profile that takes you to another platform where you can share your image. I would love to see that. Evelina, you're going to work in the garden, but afraid of the kissing bug out there. Oh, is the kissing bug these red bugs that we see flying around? It's foreign to me, so I'm not sure. I've just seen a lot of them this week in particular. So I've completed what I'm going to complete for this session. I hope that you are happy and that you have enjoyed your doodle session together this morning. I want to let you know that we do have the next session lined up for next week. I'll just post the card there. So if you haven't already registered, then please go ahead and do that so that you get the notification. That is our last September doodling session, and that is going to be our creative one. I'd love your feedback if you want to send me any kind of message to let me know what you think, how the creative sessions, the alternating weeks are going. The ones for the sessions that are not the letter, the alphabet themed sessions. Let me know if you're vibing with it. If you're not, I welcome your constructive feedback. Like I said, I do have multiple ideas of other live sessions that I want to conduct. I just have to make sure that I'm not over committing myself with the various other commitments that I have. So I'm going to practice that patience that came up in today's session and just allow the more lives, doing live sessions to kind of bubble to the surface as to when it feels right to do so. Very excited to share that though. Yeah, there's multiple sessions that I'm wanting to introduce. I just need to make sure that I don't overdo it, you know, because I do have that tendency. All the ideas and then everything must come out all at once. So I just want to act on it with intention and clarity. So yeah. If you are new here, please do give me a follow. I don't ever ask for donations on these live sessions. And what I do ask for is if you know a friend or somebody who might enjoy these sessions, just to share these live events. If you think that they would benefit from it, that is the only thing that I ever ask for these sessions. And I thank you for sharing it as we go. I think certainly it's just becoming more and more apparent to me how important it is that we each take responsibility for our own mindfulness practice, for harnessing inner peace, accessing inner peace in a world that feels quite noisy and disparate. I think if we can all practice grounding our nervous systems and our awareness on what really matters and what's really happening, what's really affecting us directly, then we can each show up with more peace and again, you never know, you know, what ripple effect that has on others if you're just grounded in a sense of peace and clarity, being an example to other people around you who might be like, what's she on? I want some of that. And it might help us all quieten down the noise, the externalness that is going on around us. Let us find our own sense of purpose and direction and be the example to other people. Okay, off the soapbox. Let me just catch up here quickly. I'm so glad that you found this today as well, Tracy. So pleased. I hope that you had a safe drive. I trust that you did. Great. I'm glad. So let's see. Okay, Evelina, you're confirming that those are the bugs. Yes, there's so many of them this year.
That's so bizarre. They're all over the sidewalks being splattered as people stand on them, which the vegan in me is very unhappy about, but I get it. Awesome, Claire, I'm glad. Yay! Oh, Tammy, you enjoyed the tree one. Fantastic. I love trees. I always come back to tree. Yeah, I'm constantly, the metaphor of a tree is just such a great teacher. So I'm glad. Claire, you love both the letters and the creative. Okay, awesome. Delee, you're so welcome. Thank you so much for joining and sharing and participating. Perfectly planned. I love the alliteration today. P is such a great letter to alliterate. Bon, you dig it. Awesome. You're so welcome. Jenny, the variety of the sessions keeps it wonderfully fun and interesting. Amazing. Good. Good, good, good. I'm glad. I think, I'm so excited. This practice just excites me so much. You're so welcome, Lorna, and other doodlers. Yes, this has been just what I needed. Love the community. Me too. Yay. Do a quick temperature check. How are you now on a scale of 1 to 10? How are you feeling, all of you? 1 being awesome. 1 being awful, 10 being awesome. Where are you now? Just doing a quick community. A check-in. I was reading the word. Gosh, it moves so quickly. Tracy, yay, you enjoy the live videos. I'm glad. Evelina, you love Zentangle and doodles. Fantastic. Lorne, Mende, oh gosh, as people post, the whole thing moves, so I have to keep scrolling back, and I fear I'm going to miss some things. Nice. Oh, Claire, you can't do enough trees. Okay, you and me together. You and me together. We can just be tree nerds. I love it. I love that I'm not just the only tree nerd in the room. You're so welcome, Zimbira. You enjoyed doing that tree. Loved the fallen leaves and into. Awesome. Love that. Yay, Jenny. Have a fantastic weekend. 8. Delee, you're an 8. Jenny, you're an 8. Alicia, you're an 8. Mende, you're an 8. CJ, you're an 8. Lorna, up from 5 to an 8. Woohoo! Yay! Tracy, still a 7. Nice, relaxed, very sleepy. Fantastic. I'm glad. Claire, you're an 8. We've definitely risen the vibe here this morning. Thank you so much for your attention, your intention, and for your participation. So many good P words. Have yourselves a fantastic weekend. I look forward to seeing you next week, Friday. Please do give me a follow. I have this week started being more active in the group as well. So if you do want to continue chatting, we have such wonderful chats here. And like you said, we're growing a nice little community. So if between sessions you want to chat, you can do that in the group. Go over to my Insight Timer profile. You can chat there. You can also click the link in my teacher profile, and there's the other platform where you can actually upload your drawings if you want to. Insight Timer doesn't have that functionality, so hence the 2 different options. But let's continue the chats. And other than that, have yourselves a fantastic weekend. I'll see you next Friday, and keep on doodling. Keep on showing up for yourself. We all need you to do that. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.